Have you ever been watching a football match and noticed something odd? Look closely at the players' legs. See those shin guards? Or rather, what's left of them. It seems like every year, shin guards are getting smaller and smaller. Some look like they're barely bigger than a credit card. So what's the deal? Are these multi-million-dollar athletes just forgetting a crucial piece of equipment? Or is there something else going on? Well, let's rewind a bit. Shin guards became mandatory in football way back in the late 19th century. Their purpose was simple: protect the shin bone, the tibia, from brutal kicks and tackles. Back then, pitches were rough, boots were heavy, and tackles were, let's just say, less regulated. A solid, full-length shin guard was an absolute necessity to avoid a broken leg. For decades, they were big, bulky, and wrapped all the way around the lower leg, often with ankle protection built in. Safety was the top priority. But as the game evolved, so did the players' priorities. Modern football is faster, more technical, and more about agility than ever before. Players need to feel light on their feet, and every single gram of equipment matters. Those old-school, bulky shin guards, they feel restrictive. They can get in the way of a player's touch on the ball and slow them down just enough to make a difference. Imagine trying to sprint or dribble with heavy weights strapped to your shins. It's not ideal. This is where the new generation of tiny shin guards comes in. They're all about striking a balance between protection and performance. Players like Jack Grealish or Paulo Dybala are famous for wearing incredibly small pads, sometimes just slid into their socks. For them, the improved comfort, freedom of movement, and better feel for the ball outweigh the risk of a slightly harder knock. They're rebetting on their own skill and agility to avoid the most dangerous challenges in the first place. And the technology has improved dramatically too. Modern shin guards, even the tiny ones, are made from advanced materials like carbon fiber or specialized polymers. These materials are incredibly lightweight, but also extremely strong and capable of absorbing and dispersing a surprising amount of impact. So, a small, high-tech shin guard today can offer comparable protection to a much larger, older model, but without the bulk. The rules also play a part. FIFA's laws of the game simply state that shin guards must be worn and must provide a reasonable degree of protection. What reasonable means is left open to interpretation, giving players the freedom to choose what they're comfortable with. Referees rarely check the size of the shin guards, as long as something is there. So, are they taking a risk? Absolutely. A smaller shin guard means more of the shin is exposed. A mistimed tackle could still lead to a nasty injury, but for these elite athletes, it's a calculated risk. They believe the performance benefits the extra agility, the enhanced comfort, the split-second advantage are worth it. It's a fascinating example of how equipment evolves right alongside the sport itself, prioritizing speed and skill in the modern game. So next time you see a player with what looks like a postage stamp on their shin, you'll know why. It's not just a fashion statement. It's a conscious choice in the relentless pursuit of peak performance. What do you think? Is it a smart move or a reckless risk? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of football. See you next time.